name's CJ. Please say your name and tell me what neighborhood you lived in.
I live in now.
Yes.
My name is Kay Connor, and I live in Mainville, Ohio.
That's it.
Oh, okay.
And when and where were you born?
I was born on July 19th, 1947, in a coal mining town called Darford, back in a holler in Kentucky.
What was it like growing up there?
It was a lot of fun. We had different, opportunities where our play would be totally different than what kind of play you call today. Wouldn't even clarify that. So I guess that's the next question.
And what were some of your favorite things to do?
Some of my favorite things to do would be to go to my grandpa's, and he owned a sawmill, and we would play in big piles of sawdust, which was a lot of fun. We liked to play in the creek behind my house, and a lot of kids would come over and we'd go to the playhouse on the other side of the creek. So that was a lot of fun when we were young, and there was a big, I'm sure you find that fun, a willow tree. And we liked to get under the willow tree and just run around. We could play under the house because our house was on stilts to keep the creek from flooding.
Mm-hmm.
They built it up like that.
Yeah.
So that's about it.
And where were your parents' families from? Where were they from?
We're both from Kentucky, just different cities, I guess you'd say. My mom she was born in Hazard, Kentucky. My dad was born in I can't remember what it was called. Maybe Mousy, Kentucky. Just another city is what you would see today.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know when they were born? Did
Yeah.
you say that?
Have you been there, and what was it like?
Yeah, I was there several years ago, and it's a lot different. Things have built up. Look out! I'm sorry. There is no coal mine there anymore. My dad worked in the coal mine, and so when that went, we had to come up to Ohio, and he had to find a job up here.
Mm-hmm.
So where am I now? Where they were born, or when they were born, or was that just me?
What have your grandparents or parents told you about what things were like there?
And down in where they were living, it was pretty much the same as when I was born. Like I said, he was in the coal mines, and she, did the house, and she would plant and dig it up, and the boys would go pull tobacco. I can't remember what they call it now, but anyway, that's what they did.
And did you or your parents use the words like Appalachian or mountain people to describe yourselves?
No.
No?
Not then, no.
Not then. Do you do now?
Do I do now? If someone asks me if I'm part of that, I'll answer yes. But I really, I consider myself a country person, not anything specific, but not Appalachian when I'm thinking about it.
Mm-hmm. And how do you feel about that your upbringing has helped you make you who you are?
I think my upbringing has helped me because I I can do a lot of things that a lot of women can't do because we did them back then, and you just carry over those challenges with you. And it's just like it's normal. It doesn't mean anything that you don't stop and think about this as, oh, I don't learn to do this in Appalachia like my grandma. She showed me how to get the feathers off of a chicken, really fast. Pluck the chicken. That's what we did.
Yeah.
And get water from the well. There are a lot of things that were there that aren't here.
Yeah.
But I could do them if it was necessary.
Then what does it mean to you to be Appalachian?
To be Appalachian? I'm happy for it. I think I was blessed to be a part of it, really, because their values and everything are different than people's are here. People are here. And, I do have some relatives left down there, but not very many.
Yeah. They all moved up here?
For the most part. I think Kentucky, some of them Tennessee, just depends, but most of them are still in Kentucky somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then who else could you consider to be Appalachian?
Who else could I? Oh, nobody that's here, I guess. It would have been my mom and dad. They were. And grandparents, of course. But anyone in particular, no. Other than them, no.
And how do you define Appalachian as a place?
As a place,
Yes.
it's a mountain, of course. It calls it the Appalachian. So you've got mountains, you've got hills, you've got hollers, and creeks, and a wide variety of country people, consider themselves Appalachian because we came from there, but I think that's a label that I can't really apply to myself today.
And what are some strengths and opportunities of Appalachian or Appalachian identity?
I think people from Appalachia are more humble, kind, just helpful, more helpful than other people would be, friendly to people, and I think it makes you a better person, for that. That's about it.
And then what are some challenges for Appalachia?
Challenges?
Current or past?
I think past was the challenge of closing the coal mines, and there's still some coal mines down there, but very few. Are there challenges from there, is what you said?
Yeah.
I don't know, everything was so totally different, what we did there, the only thing you could do there is visit in houses and stuff. We didn't have other things to go out and do together. Oh, but that's right, I did have drive-in movies. That was a big thing. Yeah, was drive-in movies, and then finally, so your activities are a lot different there than here.
Right.
Which makes the challenges of those activities different.
Do you have any more questions before we close?
I don't think so.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.